Hello everybody, welcome back to State of Decay Lifeline. Picking up where we left off, we've completed all the missions available to us in the DLC except for rescuing... Oh, I remembered her name way longer than I thought. Oh, Vienna Cho. Except for rescuing her, that's the last one. That isn't like an end of the game thing. So I figured this time we'll go through until I hit the siege. Or until I hit threat level 2. And then once I hit threat level 2, if we haven't rescued Vienna, then I will just do this ending with Sasquatch. If we look, you can see that I'm currently offline in case I do that ending, so that I can hopefully get both on this playthrough and my 10 sieges. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to do right now, but we will go out hunting hordes, I guess. It has been a little bit longer than normal between my playthroughs, but not by like a huge amount. So I don't know if that will have a... Because I don't know how time progresses in the Lifeline DLC. I don't think that it progresses at all. Like, because like in the main game, obviously, I probably explained this, but like when you go offline... Ooh, and a Juggernaut. Well, I'm not dealing with him, but I got the Horde. When you go offline, you know, it does continually drain your resources, but to a lesser degree. Where's the Screamer? I'll take care of him. There's another special back there. Army, yeah. But to a lesser degree, and after I think it is like every 3 days or something that you're not online. Now I don't know if that's 3 in-game days or 3 like real life days, but either way, you actually get a boost to whatever resources you are currently getting. So like any outpost and that you have will give you like extra resources for those days. So I can't remember. There was one of my playthroughs of the main game where I was being like a real jackass with my outposts for some reason. And I just didn't want to deal with it. And like I was running out of a resource and I didn't feel like going to scavenge any. And like I had shut it off and then like I didn't come back to it for like 4 or 5 days. Not on purpose, just happened to not play it for 4 or 5 days. Came back and I had like max resources of that one. And I was like, oh, well, this is no longer a problem. Yay me. Because yeah, like, and well, I mean, and obviously I didn't have any problems with resources on my playthrough that I did videos with, because, you know, I only played it once a week, so I always got the bonus resources, you know, and obviously I knew enough about the game. Now I know I've been talking in Mass Effect about what I'm going to play after that, but, you know, I never did talk about what I'd be playing. Is that a... No, that's a bloater. But I haven't really thought about what I'd be playing for this one. Like the whole reason basically that I played this game instead of any of the other ones that I have was purely because I wanted to get the achievements in it. Now I don't think I have too many other games like that it's like that it's just like a game that I'm sitting there with like a few achievements missing. Because like I honestly wouldn't mind having Sundays just be like achievement hunting videos, you know, where it's like, oh, I need to get this achievement in this game, or I want to go for this achievement in this game. So like I might do something like that, where like I'll just pick an achievement that I'm missing out of one of the games, either one that I'm playing or one that, you know, I haven't played in a while, and we'll just go for it. Now, depending on what I end up choosing, I mean, it may just be one video and we go for that achievement, and then, you know, the video ends when I get the achievement, you know, because obviously there is quite a few achievements in games that you can get in like an hour or under an hour. So, I mean, it's not like it would be hard to find them. Oh, materials. Oh man, threat level 2 already. Did I? Oh, you know what? I bet you I already had 2 people rescued. That's probably what it is. So I need to make it back. I think on it, from where I am, it's probably... Yeah, I'm already on the downturn, so... But yeah, I'll look through my games, and I'll see, because maybe I even have one on the 360 that I haven't finished or something that we can just like knock out. Because Obviously, if I'm only going to be doing one video a week, I would rather have something, like I said, just like one video going for an achievement, get it, or like a game like this that only takes like a short amount of time to beat, because I think this is part, I don't know, honestly, I have no idea. I'm not even going to try and guess because I have no idea. Point is, it isn't like as long as my other videos, right? And technically, I guess this, depending on how you decide to take it. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do the ending right now. We'll do the ending. I'm already offline. There's no point in not. We got threat level 2. I had forgot that I had already done the rescue, because we had got rescued 2 people, right? So now, as long as I talk to him before threat level 3, we should be good. All right. So let's do it.
Get ready to trigger the nuke. We're leaving on the next bird.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's make this town glow.
Sure. Now, do I have to go with him? Or is he just going to go, like, okay. I'm going to assume that I don't have to go anywhere to do it, but maybe. I mean, the fact that he's not taking me anywhere leads me to believe I'm not. So that then just indicates to the game that we're leaving, eh? Because, like, if we go to my, to the base here, go to the radar tower, we do have the call for extraction. So does that mean that, like, I have to do that then? Or I don't know. I really don't. Like, if I do that, will it then screw up? Like, I don't know. Fuck it. I'll just wait. Threat level 2, it usually doesn't take very long. What guns do I have? Do not have a grenade launcher with me. Which, oh, wait, that's right. I keep forgetting that this is here. There it is. I was like, oh, wow, I actually have 2 in here. I must have got another one from one of my supply drops or something. Yeah, I know I'm encumbered. Thankfully, I don't plan on fucking moving anywhere, really. There it is, threat level 3. So now that I've activated him, will he even be here for this? Like, I honestly don't remember. You had to do both endings, I think, for the, pretty sure you did anyway, on the 360 for the achievements. So, I mean, I know that I did both achievements, but I don't remember. I think for Vienna's, you do have to go and disarm it yourself, and then Sasquatch leaves. And I don't actually know if, like, if you go and disarm the nuke, I don't know if that also triggers, like, your leaving extraction or not. I mean, been on, there we go. I was like, wow, you're on 3 for a while. I mean, usually it's real quick for that. Also, if I can't find a game that, like, I don't, like, that I'm missing an achievement or 2 in or something, like a game that I feel like doing like that, I may very well just download, like, some, like, Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie or something and play those, because I've been itching to play those as well, or to play those again as well, so it's a possibility. How strong a possibility, I don't know, but it is definitely a possibility. That is 2 ferals right there. I don't think that was me that killed them, though. I think a mine went off, and I didn't realize that the mines actually went off on the specials. Hey, look at that. We got a supply drop in the middle of all this. If we got a supply drop, where the hell's the helicopter? Why didn't it just land and pick us up? And dude, you fucking suck with that. Wow.
Some of those Zeds are army.
Yeah, that doesn't make too big of a difference. Oh yeah, I guess if we're leaving, right? I mean, there's no real point in me saving my grenades or anything. If anything, I should have got more grenades. Goodbye. Because, yeah, they're like, I mean, like, the main reason why I wasn't really helping out is because I wanted to save my grenades, because, you know, I need to do 10 sieges at some point, but I mean, I'm not going to be using this save after this, so. Now, how well this will work, I don't know. Like, whether or not, because supposedly some people have had issues with it where, like, because basically what it is to get both is you complete one ending. And then while you're offline, and then you delete your save file so that when it resyncs to the cloud, it'll resync the file from before you did it, you know? But apparently some people have had a... Did that make it? It may have. But apparently some people have had troubles where it didn't... Oh god, that was way too high. Where it didn't work. Like when it resynced up, it just didn't give them the achievement. Now, I don't know. I mean, like, because there's no way to take... Because, like, obviously on the 360, what you did is you just created a copy of the save file. And then when... and then, yeah, you just did the one ending, put the save file back on the Xbox, and, you know, you were good to go. Oof. That was a hefty roll you did there. Then if we reload from there, I don't think it actually takes any time to reload, which is nice. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, that's the gate that they were fucking beating on for quite a while there. But that's fine, they're not really inside. Survived the attack, but they'll be back before long. Extracted refugee.
All personnel, the last helivac is inbound. Rally at the evac point. You do not want to stay here. Let's go.
Let's see. 6 high-value assets rescued, which is as much as you can get. 5 civilians and 8 soldiers. We lost 1 civilian. No high values, no soldiers. 382 zombie kills, but not roadkill, which makes sense. 52 freaks, 4 Sasquatch hunts completed. Siege bonus times 1.9. I don't know what that means. But if we rescued 6 high-value assets, that would be 6 sieges, plus... That one, I think, was the first one that we didn't have a high-value asset with, so that would be 7 sieges, so we would have, well, 4 more when we go back to the other one. So I did 1 more siege, where I rescued 1 out of the 2 people that I was sent after. And then she came on the radio, literally immediately after that siege, she came on the radio and was like, hey, look, guys, I know that, like, I gave the military a lot of shit when I first started doing this. Well, I could really use a pickup right about now. So now we're heading over to save her ass. Luckily, she's like right on the edge of one of my safe zones. So hopefully we do this. And I looked through my achievements, and I think since we're 1 past...
Miss Cho, can you hear me on this frequency?
This is Vienna Cho. I hope that's you I hear outside.
That's me. Let us get some Zeds out of the way.
Yeah, she has a... Ooh, God. Okay, well, we definitely need to get in there. There we go. But yeah, that was... Okay, now she was actually upstairs, so... Leave Hazel down there. Hey, Vienna.
Hey, you weren't listening when I called you all grunts and killers, right?
In the army, a grunt is a good thing.
I guess that's lucky for me then. So what are you guys doing here? All the info I have says you pulled out days ago.
We have orders, but we're also here to help people. As many as we can.
If that's true, I think we may have something in common after all.
Alright. Wow, she is also insanely bright colored. Like, Jesus Christ. Way not to try and blend in with anything around you for the zombies to not notice. Like, holy hell. Although at the same time, well, I was going to say clearly not a zombie, but I mean, she could die and then come back as a zombie wearing that, and then, I mean, it would be a zombie, but... So that was, like, the easiest rescue ever, right? Like, there was a fuck ton of guys out. Well, that was probably a combination of A, being just on the edge of the safe zone. That probably helped. And then the specific building she was in, because since that has, like, the upstairs where she was, and the fact that she was upstairs, and then, like, the two downstairs parts that are part of the same building, so, like, a bunch of the zombies had spawned downstairs as well.
Perfect. I can set up right over there at your radio post.
Set what up exactly?
My broadcast. I'm not leaving on any helicopter, soldier. I'm the last person that the people of Danforth know they can trust. As long as they're here, I'm here, taking their calls.
Ma'am, this is a military facility. If you get in the way, you're on the next helo.
I'm small. You won't even notice I'm here. Vienna Cho to Greyhound 1. Signs. Anyway, come talk to me. Right now.
Oh, you went all the way over here.
So, tell me about this nuke you've got. You going to blow us all up?
I can't discuss this with you.
That is bullshit. You can kill people, but you can't have a fucking conversation with them?
Danforth is overrun with Zeds. We have one chance to blow them up. If we wait, they'll spread all over the countryside.
I understand. These things are monsters. But that doesn't give us an excuse to be monsters too. Look, I know this isn't coming from you. It's Eldridge and his damn dead man switch. So take me to that nuke. I'll disable Eldridge's switch at the source. Then I get to keep my town, and you won't be a mass murderer.
Okay, so I do believe... Because, you know, the thing is, like I said, I'm pretty sure we've done 8 sieges. Because there's... Because, like, if we look at the achievements, right, go to the unlocked ones, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 achievements for bringing people back, right? So we did that, obviously, because there was obviously a VIP every time, and then I did one more after, which would be 8. So in theory, if we do one more siege and then do her mission to leave with her, that should do our 10 sieges and get me that achievement. Now, I did also, by the way, if we go back to the achievements, as you can see, survive detonating nuclear device in Danforth. I did do that because I want to say that doing her quest doesn't make us leave. Because I think after that, we still need to say that we're leaving, so. Okay, so yes.
I'm not going to destroy an entire city on the word of a crazy person. I'll take you there now.
Finally.
Well, here's the thing about this, though, right? Is A, we have no idea why she is able to do this. Like, we know nothing about her back. Although, actually, come to think of it, she joined her thing, right? Quick study, high self-esteem, and hates the military. Yeah, none of that says that she should be able to disarm a dead man switch from a nuclear device. Like, now I'm also reasonably certain that as long as that quest is active for her, she won't, oh, good Christ. She won't actually get, like, any calls to rescue people, I think. I mean, obviously, I don't remember whether or not that is, because you get her so late that odds are, you're pretty much done. Like, because I can't really imagine anybody playing past the 10 sieges and rescuing her, just because there's really no reason to. Like, I get that in the main game, there's no reason to continue. Like, once you get the missions, just do them, because there's no real reason to continue there either. It's just that, like, with this DLC in particular, there's so much like, you only have the one base. You can only build it up so much. And, like, as you saw, like, we built everything in, like, the first or second part, I think, right? And we had everything built because it's, like, so little. There isn't nearly as much scavenging that you can do in this one as you can in, like, the main game.
You better know what you're doing. Eldridge may not be a technical genius, but this is still a nuke.
Please, I break radio equipment all the time. It's my specialty at the station. You just worry about the zombies.
Okay, I will. I'm specifically worried about this one. There we go. Now, there's also a lot of zombies over there, and I didn't really bring... Okay, before he gets his scream off. Oh, actually, hang on. I got... Let's see. Aha! Okay, so we'll go over here.
I need a hand.
Call them in. And we'll get the snipers. Now, hopefully us being down here doesn't fuck that up. Okay, so we got that. I don't... Okay, nope, that's just zombies coming down here. That is not PMC support that I called in. But thankfully the snipers work. I have a feeling that since it's since we're down here is what's fucking up the reinforcements. Couple minutes. That must be one of our
No
reinforcements.
explosion?
No. At this point, it's been so totally rewired that nothing can set it off. Not even shooting it. Though I wouldn't try that.
Outstanding. Well done, Miss Cho.
Now here's the thing, right? Now when we go back to base, obviously Dickhead there will be real pissed at us. Why not? We'll take the spraying. Take the rental truck that the guy brought us. Hazel and Vienna. All right, both of you. And Vienna, you ran past the fucking, like, passenger side door. Do you just, like, really like riding in the trunk? I'm gonna say trunk, but that's not really correct. In the box, like... Alright, there we go. So, our reinforcements in this is one dude, really? Like, you know what? Just for fucking... No, you prick. Oh, that's like a different armored zombie right there. Zombie horde alerted. That's fine. We'll take them out while we're here. But yeah, now when we go back to base, I'm pretty sure Eldritch gets all pissed off and leaves. I don't know if anything... Oh, is that another one of the... Oh, that's another one of our PMCs. There you go. Get in. Earl, I mean... I don't know why you weren't with your friend, but whatever. We got like one zombie left. Maybe two by the looks of it. One, because this military guy wouldn't count as part of the... Oh, the horde's actually gone already. Oh, look at that. There's the spraying. There's another spraying there. The box fan. But yeah, now I'm reasonably certain that all that does is just... It more or less just disables, like, she won't leave as long as the nuke is armed. So if you do decide to pull out, even without talking to Eldritch to activate the nuke, I'm pretty sure that if you try and pull out, she won't leave. So like the only way to get the achievement for pulling out with her, the hell was that? Did something explode there, or was that just like a really weird? I didn't even. Oh, this also is not the. Oh, that very well could have been something exploding then. Because that very well could have been a horde hitting one of the outposts. No, didn't need to do that. I for some reason forgot that the blue arrow was in fact leading me back to the base. Oh, this screen shaking would probably been my snipers going off. I don't know what the cooldown on those snipers are. It's not bad, actually. The mercenaries looks like they despawned. So we got at least 2 of them. Because I know in the main game you get like 4 or 5 SWAT guys that show up. I imagine we'll have a cutscene here. Sasquatch will leave, but who gives a fuck? Yeah, population 10.
This is Vienna Cho surviving the apocalypse for another day. I'm coming to you from the army outpost where that old strip mall used to be. These guys are well trained, well armed, and they've got a helicopter. If you need a way out, then this is your best chance. Give us a call. We're here for you.
Hey, look at that. All right, let's see. We actually use nothing because apparently those missions to arm it and that, well, I guess the one to arm it, you don't actually go to it, but get the mines planted that for some reason went away. Guess I didn't build them back up. I don't know if this is really worth it. It takes 24 minutes, and I think it basically gives us the basic supply drop plus the weapons drop, which is really weird because that's 250 and is 24 minutes. So just an extra 50. Okay, that does make sense then. Munition, I mean, don't really need any of it, but I guess we'll just get another basic drop coming in. So yeah, now if we pull out, that will bring Vienna with us, I do believe. But like I said, I don't think there's any way to check how many, because like I don't know how far back this goes. Outpost destroyed, horde, rescue Vienna Cho, extracted refugee. So extracted, that would be 1. Or there's a zombie siege. I guess that would be better. So that would be 1. Yeah, this is definitely not going to go far enough back to, yeah, that's what I thought. Riley died. That's who it was that died. So yeah, I don't think there's a way to check how many sieges you've had that I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess Hazel, you can. Oops. Yeah.
You be careful out there, okay?
I mean, she's literally going to. Oh, look at, there you are. I was looking for you before, and now here you are. I think Lisa, yeah. I was looking for her before because I wanted to take her with me instead of Hazel, because she had because Hazel had a grenade launcher, whereas that chick just had a gun. So I figured it would be a little bit safer if I took somebody with a gun than somebody with a grenade launcher, but I could not locate her, so I ended up taking Hazel. But that's fine, didn't need to use guns anyway. But yeah, give me a second here. And I'm going to look up to see if there's a way to determine how many sieges you have. Alright, so I guess we'll go and save that guy just because why not, really. I'm not worried about the Clio thing. They haven't been giving me anything useful, so... Oh, beautiful. And I'm not even going to take a buddy with me. I have my snipers, and he's dead in a... Like, not dead, obviously, but he is, dead center of that safe zone. So I looked, and there really isn't any way to determine how many sieges you've done. So like I said, I'm pretty sure we've done 7, maybe 8. So I think we'll do one more, and then I will we'll rescue this guy. I'll do one more, and then I'll go offline. But see, though, the achievements won't pop. And I mean, the last one, it did pop. I didn't redo it. It just took fucking forever for it to finally trigger. So I mean, like, I'd rather not, because like if I'm gonna try for both of them, like the thing is, right, is I would much rather have it where I extract with her on Siege 10 rather than do Siege 10, get that achievement, and then extract with her and have to do an 11th siege, you know? So it would obviously be nice. Now, I did just read a thing that said that after you extract Dan, it took 3 more sieges for them to get the achievement. So if that's true, then... Because, see, that's just it, right? Since I don't know for sure... Oh, fuck off. I hate these bullshit zombies.
I thought I was gonna
Come
die
with me if you want to live.
I hope I can prove you wrong. Come on, let's go.
Alright, and this is another easy peasy one. Just like Vienna was. Just get in and go, which is always nice. But you know what? We'll do one more siege. And then I'll call in one so that we can extract with Vienna. And I'll trust that 3 is the correct number of sieges after the final VIP. And just hope that I don't have to restart the game. It really, really makes me wish, right, that either... Oh, and I'm driving the complete wrong direction, apparently. That either A, you could get achievements while you were offline. I understand why they don't, kind of. I like half understand why they don't, really, because like obviously if you're offline, there's things like achievement unlockers or like ways to cheat. You know, you could hack it. Whereas if you're online, I don't know if it's I doubt that it's impossible to cheat while you're offline or while you're connected to online, considering people cheat in online only games. Yeah, there we go. But I imagine it would be a lot harder to cheat if you're connected to Xbox Live. So, I mean, there's that. But at the same time, if the requirements for the achievement are met while you're offline, as soon as you connect, it then pops the achievement. So, what's the difference anyway? If, you know, they're just going to give them to you either way. Also, I think I may have actually been going the correct way. Yeah, I was definitely going the correct way. I don't know why the blue arrow is leading me this way around. But whatever. Too late now. Because, like, not being able to take save files and put them on a USB, that I understand. Because, yeah, I know there's, like, a lot of, like, cheaty things out there for the 360. Like, I know that there was ones for, like, pretty much any game, I would imagine. Because I can't remember what it was. There was some game... I don't remember what it was, but I did an achievement. And it didn't give it to me. And it was like really fucking like do this through. Oh, I don't know. It was some stealth game anyway. Dishonored, Deus Ex, one or the other. Or one like that anyway. And it was like for making it through the entire game without killing anyone or without setting off alarms or without being spotted or some shit like that, right? And I did it. And they didn't give me the achievement. Like, I went through all the trouble of doing it, and they were like, no. You know what? No. Fuck you. You don't get it. Why? Because that achievement description isn't technically correct. In fact, to get it, you have to do this. And it was like, fuck you, right? I think it may have been Deus Ex, but I don't... It's like, I went online, I looked, I'm like, they're just like, okay, just like download a save file or some shit, you know, just like a save editor or something, and just give myself the achievement. Also,
received a request for assistance on a supply run. Transmitting coordinates now.
sorry, also, Lisa, you're right. Oh, wow. Lisa, you pulled a magic trick. Well, sorry, Lisa, but we just hit rank 2, so I'm going to go and get my grenade launcher ready. But yeah, and like I can't remember what the website was, but the website that I eventually found that did have them, I ended up not using it. Like, I still don't have that achievement, because I'm pretty sure it was Deus Ex. And it was to beat the game without raising any alarms, which I did. But what they consider an alarm for the achievement isn't what the game considers an alarm. So even though at the end of the game I had 0 alarms triggered, what they mean for alarm is an enemy being alarmed, which means even if an enemy, like if you walk by and you knock a cardboard box over and an enemy gets alerted by it, no more achievement. And that's fucking bullshit. I mean, obviously it's doable, but like the odds of you, like you would have to save the game so fucking often. Just so that you could restart if like you accidentally knocked a box over or something. Because while that game isn't hard to beat, because like I did it, like I said, I did it undetected.
Survivors, we have a caller. Why don't you tell us your situation?
Look,
I mean,
when I
there's
saw
no
this
fucking
phone in the
way
past,
that I have time for that.
I sort of looted some stuff from the grocery store. Now the world is fucked, and I've got way too much stuff. It's yours if you come pick me up.
I mean, I really can't. Now, I don't know if these missions stay available. Like, I don't know if any of these missions stay available when after a siege. Because, like, it would be kind of weird for them not to, but I don't know if the sieges are specifically like, oh, they're attacking your base specifically, or if it's like the game's way of explaining why all like the surrounding area gets repopulated by zombies. Because I mean, well, granted I say that, but they just spawn in. I mean, like, what would have, I think, at least I think anyway, would have maybe been better is had it so like the zombies that are out here, kind of like a Breath of the Wild type deal, right? Like the Blood Moon, where like the zombies that are out here are limited and you can take them out and they don't respawn. But then once a siege occurs, that's when all the zombies respawn, because obviously you should be back at your base. But, you know, it's like, oh, it's like them pouring forth from the city, right? I still want a zombie game that actually has like that limited number of zombies. And like, I imagine the main reason developers don't do that is because then they would actually have to put a lot more thought into their game. And most developers who make zombie games don't want to. I mean, look at Dead Rising. It's like, oh, let's just put all the fucking zombies in the world in this shopping mall. And it's like, sure, yeah, right. Why not? Because there's that many people in that mall. Like, they would have to be more like Resident Evil, but open world. So, like, there are a limited number of zombies and you can eventually get through them technically. But then, like, they would have to place them and they'd have to give them the AI to make them, like, a consistent threat. Okay, let's see. The city can't contain it anymore. It did remove all of those. Now, hopefully she's not going to give me shit for not going to rescue that person, because there's literally zero way that I would have been able to do that.
We've got Zeds wearing body armor.
Where? This one? Boop. Oh, there goes that one. Oh, goody. Oh, well, that's fine. Hazel's up here. She should be able to wreck shit. To wreck shop. Boom. You gotta love it when you can get them, like, as they spawn, eh? Boom. See, now, as long as you have one soldier with a grenade launcher at each gate, you're good. Unfortunately, the gates are, or like the soldiers are just like automatically
Contact east.
placed. So, like, we have no way of guaranteeing what soldiers are where, right? So, like, the fact that that guy is a sniper rifle, although he's apparently a very good shot with it, is a little concerning. But, you know, as long as Hazel's up here, that gate should be fine. Because, you know, the only thing that can survive a grenade launcher hit is a juggernaut, and even they can only survive 2. And I usually take them out long before they make it to the gate anyway, because I don't know if their charge attack that they like to do just automatically breaks it like it does in the main game and all of the fortifications you can build. But yeah, like I said, we'll do that. And then if I have to play through it again to get my 10 sieges, oh well, I guess I will. It's going to be so freaking annoying though. Ugh. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm going to go offline before I do it. Because I just can't. I don't want to have to go through the entire game again. Yeah, that's fine. Already took out 1. There's a doubler. Yeah, the feral's what you're worried about? What about that guy? I think Hazel's fucking... Yeah, Hazel's over here wrecking shit. It's 1 feral. 2 ferals. Ooh, got that one midair. Something's here. Oh, Hazel got him. Okay, well, since Hazel's over there, I guess I'll worry about these guys. Oh, Hazel's up here now, so I guess I'll switch. Oh, nope, there must be another guy with a grenade launcher over here. Maybe the soldier switched out or something. Where's the juggy? There's the juggy. Boom. Adjust just slightly, and goodbye. Come on, man, you can do it. There it is. No, wait, he still didn't get him. He is not even moving. Man, maybe I shouldn't have given them sniper rifles. Maybe it's like Fallout and just give them automatics, because there's no fucking way they'll hit anything otherwise. Now, like I said, I don't know... Because, like, that siege multiplier, right? Like, when you're done the game... like, when we finished with him, we got a siege multiplier. Oh, that was it. Oh, look at that. That was our 10th one. I could have just fucking called in anyway. Well then, survived 10 sieges in a single playthrough. Son of a bitch. Look at us go. Alright, well then.
Hi, Road. This is Black Friday. Our operation is complete and we're ready for extraction.
Roger that, Black Friday. You've earned a rest. The next helo is yours. Pyro, out.
Or actually, fuck it. Restock all. Get them all going. Okay, so it looks like, unfortunately, we do have to wait for another just standard siege. I honestly thought that that might just start the next siege, but I guess not. I'm not going to worry about saving anyone. I'm not going to worry about anything like that. I kind of wish that there was a different way that I could just, like, trigger them. I'm also kind of tempted to go and lay down, because, like, I have all these fucking mines, right? I mean, I have S mines, I got regular mines. I mean, it is very tempting to go and just start placing them around, but, like, I don't really know how useful that would be. But yeah, I guess I'll be back once the next siege occurs, so we can get out. Man, I wish I knew that that was number 10. Because, see, the reason why I paused there is because when I was talking about the siege multiplier, I was trying to think of what it was when we extracted with Sasquatch, and I was reasonably certain that it had said 1.9 or 1.8. And I kind of... at the time I didn't really think of it, like when we did it, but like I was like, oh, but I was just thinking maybe like one is your base. Like if you die before your first siege, you don't have a multiplier, because why would you? So I thought, well, maybe, so like 1.1 would be after your first siege, 1.2, 1.3, etc. So if it was at 1.8 when we extracted with him, then that would, or no, that would have been 1.9 when we extracted with him, because we would have waited for Dan to leave and then we did his, right? So that would have been 1.9, and I thought that it was 1.9, so then that would have made, yeah, so then that would have been 10. Fuck. If I had thought of that before, right? I blame the game for not giving us a way to count that. Like, if you're going to make an achievement survive 10 sieges, give you a way to keep track of that better, like, because we really don't have a way of tracking that. But anyway, like I said, I'll be back when the next siege happens. I may or may not go out and rescue people. I don't know. But, I mean, you've seen me rescue enough people, I'm sure. Don't care if you miss any. Alright. First of all, that did not sound like a Lisa, but whatever. So, yeah. There you go. I did go and rescue a couple people. Both named Destiny. Both in... Oh, no, I guess they were in different houses. But we were in the one before. And also, if you look next to my mini-map, you'll see that I have 3 artillery markers, 3 mortar markers, and 2 drone strike markers. Because I've been sitting here doing a whole lot of nothing. And just building them up. My influence is absolutely decimated.
Take that, asshole.
Boom. Look, smoke. Okay, so as expected, the smoke does not apply to them, but that's fine. I more wanted it for the juggernauts in that anyway. So the mortars are the fire, the drone in that. So base on the side. Okay. Should be good. Let's see. I kind of want to arc one over there because I have a feeling that the guy on the truck is going to fuck things up for me. Nope, there he goes. East, okay. That's... Ugh. Where? I'll get that guy. See, they're coming from over there. Oof, that's a lot of boom.
We got a feral out there.
Do we? Okay, let's pop another thing over there, because why not? I'm not sure if they're just like not reaching them or what, but... Oh my god, girl, you gotta fucking reload your shit. Now, since I do have it set so that, like, we're leaving, I don't know if that will, like, increase. Oh, good god, that guy's still alive, eh? Still alive. Ugh. Drone strike, although I don't know how good those really are. Oof. I mean, they'll do the job if they hit, but... Yeah, they do make a rather large boom when they're this close, don't they? Yeah. Direct hit. Direct hit. And there we go, besieged. But they'll be back before long. But that's fine, because we won't be here.
Hi, Road. This is Black Friday. Extraction is in progress. We'll see you shortly. This squad could use a break.
Fellow survivors, there is hope. I'm headed to the capital where the army has gathered. Danforth's best and brightest fighting shore. In the meantime, let me tell you, this unit I'm in has done everything they possibly could to save us. The end of the world can bring out the worst in people. But here in Danforth, the army showed us their best. To those of you who are left, get out of the city and make for the capital. We'll be waiting. This is Vienna Cho, signing off. Good luck.
So apparently I killed...
When the capital falls and everything you stand for crumbles.
So apparently I killed exactly 500 zombies, which I think is impressive, and exactly 90 freaks. Man, if I could have got 10 more freaks and been at like an even 100, that would have been amazing. But anyway, so yeah, that was the other ending of Lifeline. And now we got all of our achievements. I'm done with State of Decay yet again. 72 out of 72. God, I'm glad I didn't have to go through Lifeline again. It's really not the best. Like, it's fine. Like, in all honesty, if they come out with Lifeline and then the regular, I probably wouldn't have stuck around for the regular. But it's just such a switch to go between the regular game and Lifeline. But, you know, as a separate game, I think it's just because of how long it is. Or if, like, you had a way to treat, like, if the sieges weren't, because it really makes no sense that, like, you aren't calling in the helicopter. The helicopter just shows up. But that's not the prompt that you get. The prompt that you get is that a siege has begun. Not that the helicopter is on its way. Because if it was like the helicopter's on its way, it's going to make a lot of noise and draw in zombies. Fine. But the fact that the prompt you get is like, oh, the city can't contain them anymore. They're coming for you. And that's when they decide to extract people. Like, why? But anyway, yeah, just like the main game, I mean, there's obviously stuff that could be improved. They have a little bit less, what's the word? Leeway, I guess, with Lifeline, because obviously, you know, the main game they brought out is an arcade title. They probably didn't expect it to do very well, and then it did great as far as I'm aware. I mean, they got a whole nother game out of it, so I mean, obviously it did good enough. I thought it was amazing for what it was, but I mean, obviously there was stuff wrong with it, but it could be, like I said, they had a little bit of leeway with that because it was an arcade title. I mean, it wasn't meant to be like this big, long, whatever thing. And then Breakdown came out, and it was basically the main game over and over again without the story, which means that it couldn't have taken very long to develop. Whereas Lifeline was an entirely new map, an entirely new, well, not entirely new system, but, you know, like you had your one base and you had your rescuing civilians and VIPs and your sieges and that. Like, there was a lot of new stuff in Lifeline, which means that they had to have put a lot of work into it. So, like, the stuff that's very standout wrong with it stands out even more, you know? Where it's like, clearly from the first game, you didn't put a whole lot of work into Breakdown. Therefore, all of the stuff that you've been doing must have been for Lifeline. And since, like, creating all the assets for a game, I imagine, is probably a huge chunk of development time. So, I mean, like, the fact that they already had the zombie, like, because, like, they didn't introduce any new characters. Like, I imagine that you could find soldiers and that look like most of these characters in the main game if you're playing it. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, State of Decay, awesome. State of Decay Lifeline, meh. But anyway, that'll be it for State of Decay. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I didn't go through any of my games yet to see. So I don't know. It'll be a surprise for both of us. But thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.